Let's wash. Now, why the hell does this video have 20 seconds? Oh, really gotta find better sources for my playlist. I'll go to get a song and be like, oh, this is a pretty good rip, and then I look at the end and it ends up being like 30 seconds of just dead noise at the end. Alright, hold up. Alright. Why is it losing my playlist? What is going on? Alright. I'm just gonna manually do it here because it's acting weird. Alright. Yeah, I figure it's time to finally stream this. I've been threatening to stream it for like 2 months now, I think. And figure it's finally time. So I'm starting a new file because I really want people to properly understand where we're coming from. Like, you don't really get the same satisfaction if they just hand you the best washers right off the bat. It's just not the same. So we're playing with a completely fresh file. All we got is the van. Apparently they may have added more stuff, or they're adding more stuff. But right now it's just standard wash. I just woke up one day, decided to become a power washer, and this is what I got. I don't think there's any new specials now. It's still just the Mars rover. Yo, Hustle V, thank you for challenge pissing. If you can wash 6 feet straight up and not get wet, you get no down payment. But yeah, let's wash a car here. I think it's about time we washed a car. So, by the way, embarrassing story. When I first played this, I believe it defaults to the sniper nozzle, which is really strong, but it doesn't really cover any space. I may have done this entire first stage just with the power sniper nozzle, which is not very efficient. It'll take you a minute if you do that, so I would recommend not doing that. That's just a little tip from your boy Andy if you plan on picking up the hose, as it were. Instead, what you can do is if you scroll your mouse wheel up and down, you can unlock additional ranges for spraying, for example. Ooh, look at that. Oh, but wait, we can go even wider, and wait, there's more. Now, obviously, there's less pressure the wider your spray is, so like, don't go full wide all the time. You're just gonna disappoint yourself. But green is usually enough to kind of handle whatever you need. Like, this is the first stage. We'll get most of what we need there. The only time you'll really need to go ham is like the little bits in between some of the mirrors. Also, I don't know if the low prone, I don't know if that's new or not. I don't remember. There wasn't a prone indicator before, because if you look in the bottom right, you can see there's the very clear reference to like Call of Duty and stuff, the proning system in that game. That is new? Okay. Because yeah, there were some angles that were really, really hard to hit. Also, you can rotate your nozzle. I would recommend doing this, because otherwise you have to do horizontal bits really strangely. It's not very fun. But yeah, I just figured, nice chill day, watch some cars, watch some whatever. Good way to start off the week, because yesterday I was a little too busy. I had to take care of a bunch of stuff around like 7 o'clock, so I couldn't really start a stream without going much earlier. Like, here you want to use the sniper nozzle for these little chunks on the edge. That's a good place to do it. But yeah, how y'all doing? It's a nice Tuesday. Hey everybody, it's Tuesday. If you're a Giant Bomb fan. I would like to see, I don't know if there are any, I would love to see like a TAS of this game, see a TAS. Yeah, this playlist is really useful. It's nice for just like super non-intrusive background music. I would do song requests normally for this, but DMCA made that real dangerous, so I'm not gonna be doing that anytime soon, I think. Man, DMCA sucks so much. Ah, did you accidentally play 1 second of a Disney song? Congratulations, your channel is now closed. Yeah, Giant Bomb still has fans. Like, a lot of people left, but Like, Jeff Gerstmann is still there. They're getting a lot of people fucking, what's her name? Voidburger, actually, she did a feature for them recently, which is pretty cool. I know there's the podcast / stream that a lot of them are doing now, called Nextlander. I kind of get the idea that, again, this is just pure speculation. This is not at all accurate. This is just me guessing. I'm guessing that the money kind of didn't really justify how much they were expected to do. And AML, I don't know. I've seen his stuff before. He's all right, I guess. Yeah, you wanna use the sniper nozzle for little careful touches and not the entire car like I did. They were owned by CBS for a while, but I think they got sold again. It's a little complicated. It was originally Whiskey Media, then it got sold to CBS, then who owns them now? Red Ventures? That sounds right. I feel like I've heard that name before. Grouting Thomas. Yeah, I'm gonna change my my stream title to Grouting Thomas. No, I'm not. How are these tires looking? Yeah, they actually added challenge modes, Buddy Bashful. There is one for, like, speed, so you have, like, gold, silver, and bronze medal times, and then there's also water usage. So, like, you have to try to use as little water as possible while cleaning the entire thing. Because there's no real water limit in this game, you just kind of, go to town. And yeah, this game is very British. You've got the tire. I don't think it says boot for the trunk, but, like, there's a lot of Britishisms here and there. But yeah, there's a challenge mode. I might check that out, actually. That's new to me. I haven't played this game in a few months. I wanted to, let them build up a new stock of features, because I kind of ran out of everything. Ran out of stuff to clean. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's neat, actually. It's, it shows you a to-do list now. That wasn't in before. So yeah, we can see we want to do the body, the TYRE. Because yeah, this was a big issue in the earlier versions where, like, you knew you had to do something, but the only way you could really do it was by checking this. And you had to constantly go in and out of the menu. So they just added this to-do list, I guess, which is pretty nice. Over here, get the details, little bits down here. So Idris Elba is going to be Knuckles, huh? Gotta say, I was not expecting potential successor to James Bond become Knuckles, but hey. My theory is that they're going to reveal James Bond as Knuckles. Like, the new James Bond is going to be Knuckles, voiced by Idris Elba. Anybody who says it's going to be like a human, they're completely off. They're way, way off. Alright, now I just gotta get the other wing mirror, and I think that's it. Yep, there we go. Extra cleaning liquid in stock! Oh, baby. Alright, this is one of my favorite parts. Once you clear a stage, you actually get to see the time-lapse. Cat-style fursuit with the Knuckles gloves. Oh. Oh. Don't know if I like that. Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like I've seen people cosplaying Knuckles in real life with, like, similar things, and it didn't look super great. When did I put a Silent Hill song on this playlist? That's weird. This game doesn't have any music whatsoever. Oh, you know what I should do, actually? I think I can buy some nozzles. Oh, here we go. Equipment. So, new washers entirely are a little too expensive. Normally, I just skip the first two. Like, I normally just go straight for the Prime Vista 3000, then, oh, I can't wait for the professional duty washers. Yeah, I'm glad Idris Elba is not gonna have to wear a fursuit. But yeah, we're gonna buy some nozzles here because we want to get the turbo, we'll get the short extension and the long extension. Soap nozzle's not really necessary, in my opinion, at least not yet. Alright, so now, generally what I do is I rock the, wait. Oh, here we go, it's extension, right. I normally rock the long extension. I also love, the fact that you're just Magneto. You can just, oh, I need my stepladder. And it's over here now. It's pretty hilarious. Yeah, free play is very cathartic when you get infinite soap. You just go ham. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Let's see how green does on this. Probably stick to yellow for now. Yeah, it's basically Mjolnir, but a ladder. There's actually some jump techs that you can do when you're going up ladders and stuff. Oh, these bits are a little chunkier. Try to rent your pressure washer. Meatwad's pressure washing. How did that work out for you? This part's a little tricky because you got to get like all the undersides as well. Oh, you're still dirty. There we go. Yeah, the scaffolding is the best. Spoiler alert, the scaffolding later on. You just zoop it out from downtown and then you've got this massive scaffolding in your face. God. I miss Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Such a good show. The nice thing is, this game, you don't have to get every single pixel. So, like, if you get most of a fence, like, if you get 95% of something, it'll be like, ah, that's good enough. And then it'll clean the rest for you. Like, it just marks the entire thing as done. My lines are not straight. And don't worry, we'll do some ray tracing in a second here. Gotta do that ray tracing, that's what the people want. I think these bolts, like, they have a very, very slightly higher ratio of dirt here. But that's alright. It's all gonna get clean in the end. Alright, so when I say ray tracing...
and your true self as well. You will birth a god and build an eternal paradise.
Why is there a Claudia quote at the end of this track? That's so weird. That is so weird. I put that on, I think, because I was like, oh yeah, this is a pretty neat, like, environmental Silent Hill song. It's not necessarily just noise. That'd be pretty pleasant to listen to. And then at the very end, you will birth a god. You will save us. You will save mankind, or some nonsense like that. Anyways, let's do some ray tracing. So when I say ray tracing, what you do is you find a really good, nice dirted up place, like over here, for example. Anytime I tap tab, by the way, this is my detective vision. So everything orange is dirty, and it has to be cleaned. So what I'll do is you stand in one place, and then you just clean everything around an object. So we're gonna clean this chair. We're gonna ray trace this chair. And you just kind of go to town, but you never move from your position. And you don't crouch, you don't do any of that, you just stand completely still. And you wash as much as possible from where you're standing. You can even do a little envelope around afterwards to make it look real nice. You might be thinking, well, Andy, this looks kind of dumb. Why would you just not wash the chair normally? Because then afterwards we get to do this. Just gonna get this part a little bit. Look at the shadow! So you can tell exactly where we're standing. Right about there. And you can track the dirt. You see this distorted chair from where you washed. Look, it's fun for me. Shut up. You gotta make your own fun, alright? It's probably faster than ray tracing on really old computers, actually. silhouette, so it's last in the time lapse. I kind of wish the time lapse, like, it definitely just takes screenshots, because if you're doing, like, detective vision while the time lapse thing goes off, you can actually see everything turn orange for a second, and I kind of wish that was, not in. I just want the terrain and nothing else, you know? Yeah, let's clean these rocks. These rocks are so dirty. The gravel is pristine, though. The gravel is completely untouched. It's gotta be brand new gravel. Now, this game is actually make sure you're thorough about cleaning stuff. Like, even the sides, like you see right here, the side of this walkway has a little bit of dirt on it, so you gotta make sure you get as much as possible, especially for smaller things, because you want to get as much of quota requirement, I guess, is the best way to put it. And then get the other side of rocks sometimes, too. Because dirt has a habit of sneaking around. It does that. It actually even tells you, like you can see here, I'm pointing at the edging here. So it says we're about, like, just under 50% left to clean. So you can get a rough idea of how much longer you have to go. Let's clean this doghouse. This is a disgusting doghouse. Clean the food dish as well. It's so disgusting. But yeah, a task would be something like this, and it'd probably make you really sick to watch. You just go like, boom, done, boom, done. I'm kind of curious if anybody has made a task of this game yet. Because it's a Unity game, it's not like a custom engine, so it's probably pretty well known already, right? I do think this game would be actually kind of legit cool to speedrun. The only problem is, you'd probably have to use a mouse and keyboard, and, this shit, when you're doing, like, really precise movements for, like, edges and stuff, can be a little stressful on your hands. Like, I can't play this game for super long for doing, like, really fine control, because I tend to get, hand cramps. What I like to do is go for corners as well. Grab these guys. You know, like this one, the green one, is alright for the fence for most of it. You just gotta do a little go-over afterwards. Now I'm thinking of another challenge mode where you don't have detective vision. That would be hard. Where you combine all the challenge modes together, limited water, time attack. No detective vision. Yeah, the fact that you can toggle is really nice, but even then, like, if you're doing really tight, precise movements, it still, puts a little bit of strain. And I'm not the type of person that normally has issues with, like, muscle, like, tiredness or strain when it comes to video games. It's just this game, for whatever reason, the really tight movements do that. I could do with someone running their thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. Gross. Didn't need to know that, Joe. I've heard people say this is kind of like Viscera Cleanup Detail, but I've never actually played that one. Like here we could definitely use the green nozzle and just kind of walk up and down. Like we're at the grocery store going up the aisles. Man, look at all these streaks. I'm leaving shit everywhere. So sloppy. 3-hour speedrun of this, wow. I'm assuming they're using soap. Because soap is horrendously overpowered, but it also costs you money, so you probably couldn't use it with career mode in most cases. I do still get the soap nozzle for some things. Like, I think the stage coming up the house is has some really obnoxious parts to clean without soap. Speedrun tricks is lower frame rate. Oh, weird. I wonder how they do their calculations. Because, yeah, that's a pretty common thing in a lot of PC games, but generally it's for, like, clipping through, you know, walls or boundaries, or, like, going through stuff, whereas... Curious how it does the calculations for that. It'd be interesting to see. We're only 25%. Damn, this is actually going pretty damn quick. PDQ. But yeah, I'm finally not completely done with The New World Ends With You, but I'm basically at the point where it'd just be like finishing out every single pin drop from every single enemy, and I don't really have as much of a desire to do that, so I'm free for now. I was thinking of a really dumb idea where you do a playthrough with just like starter pins, but then I realized that there's only 3 starter pins in that game. They don't have a full set of 6 like in the DS version. So I don't know what it would really count as a starter pin. Oh, we didn't get these bits. Get clean. Get so clean it makes you clean. I like to try and get a little aisle to walk along around the outside here. Makes things easier. This trellis sucks, by the way, to clean, because it's got so many inside parts. All my homies hate the trellis. God, I love the intense trauma center music over just washing a trellis in someone's backyard. Actually, what you have to do here is kind of, like, you have to hit this part from different angles, because, like, you see there the inside, if you look carefully, you can see there's orange on this part. But if you're facing this way, you'll never hit the other side of the wood from there. Oh, I would love custom maps. That'd be so good. Infinite washing. Kinda curious how that would work. Because, like, I know that they have to basically paint on the dirt themselves. Doesn't look like we're doing a lot here, but trust me, we are. Power washing in space. I mean, you joke, but literally that is one of the bonus stages. It's cleaning the Mars rover. There's no, like, low gravity or anything like that, but it has, like, a planet tile set, so they could do more stuff like that. Yeah, you can do your own super jumps. You power wash Billy Harrington's ads. God rest his soul. Oh, my shoulder! I would legit love multiplayer power wash, though. I don't know how feasible that is, but that'd be really fun, I think. Yeah, why didn't I power wash the tornado that killed my father 10 years ago? God, Twister's such a dumb movie. What if you lost your dad and you wanted to get revenge on tornadoes in general? Yeah, multiplayer would be great, VR would be great for this game, I think. Also, probably not going to happen, at least not anytime soon, but realistic destruction physics where you can actually, like, strip paint off cars. The player probably does not have a model right now. It makes no sense to have a player model for a first-person game like this. Yeah, I'd love to play this game in VR. That'd be awesome. Alright, I'm cleaning off my ray trace from earlier. Because it's actually fucking me up. I'm thinking it's a shadow. Yeah, it's Ethan Winters, exactly. Charles gets it. What we got up here? We still got some of the chairs. I gotta do the umbrella. Patch up this whole walkway a little bit, the patio. We're actually probably pretty close. We could probably hit the 99% mark and be good. There we go. So yeah, again, you don't have to get every single pixel of something, you can just get most of it. Now here's the million-dollar question, will there be PvP? I guess PvP would just be like Splatoon, basically. Except instead of making dirt, you are removing dirt. Anti-Splatoon. It's like all the Splatoon songs, but they're really like down-tempo and depressing, like... Na, 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 na. When you die, you don't respawn. God. Anything to get further away from Monopoly. I have a borderline irrational hatred for Monopoly. It's such a bad game. I know it was intentionally created to try and teach people that, hey, landlords suck. But it turns out that people got the complete wrong message. It's like, oh, fun game for the entire family. Who the fuck likes Monopoly? Unfortunately, a lot of people. As evidenced by every single Monopoly Special Edition that exists. Ooh, Dragon Ball Monopoly. Dragon Ball, a franchise that has absolutely everything to do with Monopoly. Yeah, Monopoly is trash. Here's my hot take of the day. Monopoly sucks. Monopoly can suck an egg. If you like Monopoly, you should play some better games, in my opinion. They have so many better options for board games. Oh, this retaining wall is nothing. It's nothing to me. I mean, the only real winners of Monopoly are the people that don't play Monopoly. My friends were like, hey, let's go play Monopoly. I'm like, hey, let's try and play a better game. Thoughts on Catan? I played it a couple times. It wasn't bad. But I wouldn't, like, go out of my way to play it. I'm like, oh man, I gotta play Settlers of Catan. Yeah, that's the other problem. Everybody would want to be Goku. Who would be the piece that nobody wants? Who would be the iron in Monopoly? Or Dragon Ball Monopoly? Oh, I was gonna say, I'm not done. Yamcha. See, I feel like Yamcha's kind of grown in popularity over the years. Yajirobe doesn't really do much in anything. Like, he just kind of fell out of the series. They just remembered he exists in the Super. Who's that annoying pig character? Oh, that's, I was about to say Chaozu. No, that's, Oolong. Chaozu's the best. He realized he couldn't fight the Cybermen, or whoever. He realized he couldn't fight him properly, so he just grabbed on and blew up. And that was back when deaths were still, like, kind of threatening, and not just, oh, well, Goku died again, huh? God, which one is even Android 20? But yeah, Settlers of Catan, it's alright, but I wouldn't jump, like, chomp at the bit to play it. Oh, is that the Dr. Gero android? Again, the only ones that I remember are 17 and 18, because they're the only ones, and I guess 16. They're the only ones that really do anything of note. Technically Cell, I guess, but he's not really a numbered android. Meet me at Dirty Pond in next 15 minutes if you want an ass kicking. Yeah, Catan, you could at least replace that for default family board game and nothing would be lost. Sit in one place and spin tech. This would be really nice for control. I wonder if this actually works. So I got my... I'm curious. Let's see how gracefully Power Washer handles mid-game controller plugins. Nope. Because with a controller, that'd be easy. The only problem is your sensitivity would have to be jacked up to, like, maximum here. Probably beyond maximum, even. Yeah, this is too slow. I would need this to be at least, like, 3 times as fast. Yeah, I could totally see wanting to run controller here. Any themed versions of Mafia Werewolf? Among Us? I feel like there's a lot of themed versions of those games at this point. Unless you're talking about board game, in which case, I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of the whole Mafia Werewolf style of gameplay. Like, I never really got into Among Us. Take a sip of beverage real quick. Why is my mouse getting out of my thing here? Oh, a franchise, probably. But yeah, I was never big on Among Us. What is my mouse doing? Do I not have it set to lock in the window? Try that. Maybe it's getting loose from the window. Okay, now I think we're good. I played Unfortunate Spaceman. That was pretty fun because there was more to do besides just kind of like doing menial tasks. Is there anything I'd want to power wash in this game? Cruise ship. I think what else, like cruise ship. I know they have like a helicopter planned. Box Factory. Actually, I guess an industrial factory would be pretty cool. Lots of opportunities for new dirt. I know they were, yeah, they were planning on announcing something in Among Us. The Twitter's been teasing that stuff, but again, I haven't really been following too much. I know I'm a terrible streamer. Wow, Andy, you don't stream Among Us? What kind of streamer are you? It's only the hottest thing on Twitch. Oh, actually, yeah, power washing a Gundam would be cool as hell. Obviously, legally distinct Gundam, but hell, if they could get the license, that'd be dope as hell. Never watched or played Among Us. It's alright if you like those kind of like social deception deduction games. Oh, I've already done that, Trellis. Oh. Because I was super thorough on the other side. What even are the most popular games on Twitch right now? I'm such a bad streamer. I've somehow managed to get the check mark despite only ever streaming games that I feel like playing. There's no way Power Wash Simulator is still like one of the most popular games on Twitch. Yeah, Dead by Daylight, that's probably the most popular like mainstream game that I've streamed, I think. Oh yeah, that's right, there's a ton of GTA 5 streamers that do the roleplay stuff now. I know Octo streamed it a couple times. I don't think he's done it recently, though. You know, understandable considering Strive, like his main game came out. I kind of want to stream some Strive at some point, but I don't know if it's my computer or just when, like, netplay happens, but for some reason there's hiccups and stutters. And I don't know why, and I don't really want my stream to compromise as a result. GTA 5, oh god, yeah, League. That was a threatened incentive during the last marathon that I did that thankfully didn't end up getting hit. Because I have like zero desire to play MOBA games in general. League of Legends, Dota 2, Smite. People still play Heroes of Newerth. Pokemon Unite? Oh, right, the other MOBA. Right. I heard some worrying things about it. Like, apparently it is very pay-to-win, which is very bad for the health of a MOBA, but because it has the Pokemon name on it, a lot of people are probably going to end up playing it as a result. But yeah, I've heard it's got a lot of issues. So, kind of thing that I might check out once, but never really, like, get into, really. Oh, look at the inside. Gotta clean that hole. Wash you hole. Serious issues with type advantage, pay to win, max amount of coins you can earn a day. Oh, God. Like, I know the games as service model is generally more profitable these days, but man, it sucks. Also, yeah, the fact that it's kind of aimed towards children. I actually reinstalled Pokemon Go because now that I've been fully vaccinated and I feel a lot more comfortable just going around, walking and stuff. They added a lot of stuff like daily free boxes of Pokeballs and stuff, which helps a lot when you're in an area that doesn't have a lot of Pokestops. They added a couple that are fairly close by to me, so I don't have to actually go drive to play the fucking game anymore, which is nice. That was my biggest issue with the game before. If there weren't any Pokestops near you, I mean, it still is an issue, I guess. But, like Pokemon Go, it's the biggest problem is that if there are no Pokestops near you, you're just kind of screwed. Like, I do not want to have to go drive somewhere to play a video game. Like, I would rather just play a video game. Walking, I don't mind. Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that. Like, they walked back the change of getting close to Pokestops. Because, like, apparently they're considering the pandemic back to, like, acceptable values, so they're making people get close up to them again, which is like, no. No, keep that shit. More quality of life stuff. Alright, I forgot the handles here are real dirted. And then they added, like, they have remote raiding, but you do less damage if you're doing that, which kind of sucks. I love the idea of just hosing down the propane tank directly. Is that safe? Probably. Alright, this part doesn't like it when you have the long extension here. And switch to the stubby gun. Go point blank. Yeah, it turns out adding a lot of quality of stuff, or quality of life stuff to a video game generally makes it more fun. Who knew? Making games less of a chore to play is pretty good. Yeah, I think they're generally going like every 2 months in Dead by Daylight as a new killer. I was considering streaming it tonight. I still have to do the killer roulette from the incentive we got during Marathon as well. I've just wanted to hold off because of the palette changes recently, which are not great. Get off of me. Go. Stay. Stay. Let's clean this dirty-ass tiny car. Look at this tiny little car with a bird poop on it. It's funny because it's smaller than a regular car. They're finally going to add Candyman. They've only been hinting toward, like, people have been speculating that for every single killer reveal for like 2 years, but this is the time. It's finally Candyman. This is the dog's car? False. Dogs don't drive cars. Let's jump and get some air here. Alright. Now to hop into my, come near the vehicle here. Let's get moving. Oh no, I don't fit! Yeah, I'd be surprised if they did 2 Licensed Killers in a row. Do we have anything there? The swing set is kind of a pain in the butt. It's got a lot of weird little nooks and crannies. God, I haven't played like a proper FPS in such a long time. Because, like, Dead by Daylight, it's sort of an FPS when you play, like, Deathslinger or Trickster, Huntress to a lesser extent, but, like, very, very limited. Yeah, TF2 is probably, like, my favorite of all time, but it's in such a rough place. It's not TF2 anymore. It's the short answer is it's just not TF2. It's not the same game I played. I can't get that back ever. Yeah, like, this is really cool. This is really cool use of, like, the first-person perspective. I should check out Slime Rancher. Like, they're done development of that now, right? That's fully finished. I think the last time I played was, like, a couple years back, and they still were in early access. Should check it out, see what's new. Because, yeah, they announced Slime Rancher 2 as well. That's coming out at some point. Too much lichen on this couch. Disgusting. Let me get the underside. Nope, can I guess I'm too close to the hedge maze, huh? Yeah, Psychonauts 2 is coming out soon. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Allegedly. Although there was that whole stuff with the art contest they had that a lot of people weren't big on. How long has Beyond Good and Evil 2 been in development for? Because I feel like I remember seeing a trailer, like a really, 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 really brief teaser in like 2006. Yeah, obviously, Ubisoft in general. Every now and then, the propaganda song will pop into my head. It's a good song. Got all the bits over there. Alright, we're gonna do some tech here. Off the children's car. To the roof. Propaganda. Since 2004. Goodness. We're coming up on the... Actually, no. Duke Nukem Forever, that was what, 11 years? Dangerous hops. Brave, but dangerous hops. You gotta respect these hops. Actually, there's an idea for challenge mode. Floor is lava. If you ever touch anything that is, like, directly ground, you fail. Duke Nukem Forever was 15, so... Yeah, they've surpassed Duke Nukem Forever, huh? Granted, I don't think it was hyped up nearly as much as Duke Nukem Forever was. I feel like the general population is just kind of resigned shrug when it comes to games that never come out or take forever to come out. Well, World Ends With You 2, that was, that was just them, like, they didn't announce anything until, like, last year. So it's not like people, they were like, we're making a sequel back in 2008, and then they went silent for 13 years. Oh, my knees. Like, when you announce a game, gotta make sure it's, like, relatively close to release, I think. My washes are so nice. Those lines are, mwah, chef's kiss. If I can do a wider spray here. Oh, we absolutely can. Just do a heavy spray on the middle bits there. Might as well go hard, because these are really tiny anyways. Yeah, Beyond Good and Evil, I guess they haven't really showed off any real in-game footage for it. Besides teasers, and those don't count. Do they still do, like, actual in-game footage when making trailers anymore? Do they still do that? I feel like they don't. I feel like nobody's impressed by in-game graphics anymore. God, I wish I could dual wield. What if we ray trace this lawnmower? It's not gonna look very good, I think, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, that doesn't look very good. Pretty poor ray trace, we hate that. That's gotta go. Okay. Outer Worlds. That's the one from the New Vegas team. And then Outer Wilds is the one that's in space. Okay. Like, they really should have sat down in a meeting and be like, yo, we should change our names. It's too fucking confusing. Yeah, why didn't they call it Space Western? That's what they should have called it, in my opinion. I was gonna make the bit about Balan Wonderland versus Wonderworld, but let's be honest, nobody really cared that much about Balan Wonderworld. Yeah, this game it's just very, like, YouTube title satisfying, but actually, look at that, look at that. What if I did the cool ass on, like, a, well, maybe, actually, we could probably do it here. It's gonna look a little weird because it's going across the different stuff here, but not terrible. It's not gonna look great because it uses, like, straight lines, but no, I'm not gonna make loss. I have standards. I would never do that. Who would make a loss joke in 2021? I'm kind of surprised Rickrolling is still a thing, to be completely honest. I figured, like, of all the fads, that one was gonna go, but apparently it's timeless. People love that shit. I don't think it died off for like, I feel like I've just been seeing people do it constantly for, like, the past 10 years. I know it originally started from GTA 4, when they were apparently releasing the first trailer for that. And then people would replace it with a picture of a duck, but then it got eventually changed to Rick Astley somehow. The best part is, like, nobody can ever claim they invented Rickrolling. Like, not one person can say that because there's no proof. There's no evidence. Like, whoever the first person was to do that, be like, you know what, I'm gonna trick people and link them to a Rick Astley video instead of, the actual GTA trailer. Like, nobody's gonna believe you if you say you did it. It was on 4chan. Nobody identified themselves on 4chan. Alright, what do we have left? So we got the chimes. Let's use the turbo nozzle for that. Pictures of Squidward to Trauma Center music. I do not. That one is new to me. Yeah, Rickrolling just kind of spawned out of the abyss. Oh right, this is the song that has 20 seconds of dead space at the end for some reason. My little twisty nozzle. My detective eyes. Okay, how long? Jesus Christ. Oh, YouTube is asking if I'm still watching. Yes, I'm still watching. I don't know if I miss YTMND. It was very of its time, like, it solved the problem. But I feel like there are much more advanced avenues to shitposting now. And let's be honest, a lot of old YTMNDs were borderline racist. Reminder that one of the most popular YTMND sites of all time was, some guy talking about getting his bike stolen. Alright, what am I missing? Where's my to-do list? Why is that not popping up? I've only got... Okay, we got 4 more, so I gotta get 1 more and then it gets me to the list here. Yeah, a lot of them were just straight up racist, but... Again, rose-tinted glasses and all that. There we go. Alright, so Pond Edge, we still gotta get that. What's the edge? Oh, here we go. Ah, these little bits. Gotta get these little guys. They're all dirty. Am I not done with the sofa? I thought I was. Oh, there's still little bits on the side here. Like, almost done. Is there still a little bit on the bottom that I missed? Oh, it's this entire side. Duh. Alright, where's that fence post at? It's this guy. Oh, yeah, baby! I think it's bungalow time. Oh. Satisfying. The tangible human skull will always be classic, yeah. Alright, we got Playground. I'm gonna save this for later, because this one takes a bit. Mostly it's because of this asshole right here, the Stegosaurus. Such a nightmare to clean. Clean the dirt bike. This one's quick and easy. And I think I'm actually gonna buy the soap nozzle. Now, remember you're buying the nozzle for the right washer. Don't buy the turbo nozzle for a thing you don't own yet. They should probably block that from happening, actually. Oh no, they do. I think that might have gotten changed. I think you used to be able to buy nozzles you didn't actually own the washer for. Alright. Get me some soap. Oh, do they limit how much soap you can buy now? Interesting. I wonder if people were going bankrupt and not actually able to buy any washers past that point. Alright. It's dirt bike time. This one's pretty simple. This one you can be done in like a few minutes. Because it's all just kind of clumped up in here. Since it's a dirt bike, a lot of it is just clumped together anyways. A lot of bits to clean on this though, like a lot of separate parts. Which is, tilde, satisfying, tilde, open bracket, ASMR, giant dirty bike gets cleaned, all caps, clickbait arrow, hose emoji. Is there a hose emoji? There's probably a hose emoji. Alright, let's get the turbo nozzle down, really get the little bits. Let's go in the entrance, the engine little cavity there. Why wouldn't you do it inside the garage? The garage with no drains and no slope, so it can all just pool up in the center. It's a great place for it. Fuck you. Fuck you, piece of shit. Go to hell. Stay in your prison. No, it's fine. Look, we'll open the garage door afterwards. And, like, you can get a little bit of daylight. Look, it's probably still... Oh, what's going on outside, actually? Hang on. Hold on, let me get my little footstool here real quick. Also, $1 million pro tip, you can rotate these placeable objects with the mouse wheel. Excuse me. Okay, no, there is a fence there. It looks like the entire thing is just a big street, which is understandable, considering who's the jackass that would actually look at that outside part besides me. Alright, let's go down into prone mode, really get the underside here. Get real nice and clean. You can't pick up the gnome, otherwise I would absolutely throw him into the trash can in the corner there. Every time I hear this music, it makes me kind of want to play the original Sims, but then I remembered there's no really good way to play it. Like, they don't sell it as a digital version anywhere. And obviously getting physical copies of old games is getting harder and harder. You can push the gnome a little bit with physics, but, like, your gun isn't super strong. Like, it's really not gonna send him that far. So you'll be here a while. Actually, I don't know. I don't think there are any garbage cans in here. Yeah, I want destructible physics. That's what I want. I want full accuracy. Get that exhaust. And the radiator. Keep in there. Clean as an egg. You're a legend. Can you tell this game was British? Because I don't think I've ever heard somebody say clean as an egg. That's got to be a British thing, right? Yeah, this, not in the slightest. Okay. So apparently it's just alien language. Clean as an egg. Alright, it's bungalow time. And this... I think this is roughly where I want to start using a little bit of soap. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. We got ladders now. Woo! We can do some ladder tech. I want to go to space. Oh, can you not do this anymore? Did they remove the ability to jump while you're on a ladder? I think they might have. Oh, no, you can still jump. Kills your momentum now, though. Oh, no. Did they remove my movement tech? I think they removed my movement tech. I can't go to space anymore. This sucks. Game's ruined. This stream is cancelled. We're done. Fuck this game. Oh, don't even start the stepladder discourse. All right, let's get some soap going here. Soap nozzle. Wait, can you not buy it? You used to be able to buy it directly from the stages. That's weird. Excuse me. So this is... Yeah, this is wood. These porch fences are probably the most annoying part. We'll buy some wood cleaner. Buy a couple, we're gonna need more. Alright. Oh, you can actually stock multiple liters of it now. So the reason I like the cleaners there, by the way, is because these things are a pain in the ass to clean. Actually, let's do some ray tracing. This place looks really cool with it. Go, like, right over here. We're gonna draw a fence. Or actually, it might have been the next stage that had the really annoying fences. Anyways, we're gonna ray trace real quick. YouTube pausing again. There we go. I'm gonna get right up these little cracks, get them all. I'm gonna get everything. I mean, the money's there to be spent. You just have the maximum amount of money at all times. What are you doing with it? You gotta spend money to make money. Or something. Saving for retirement. Like, when I play this, I very briefly think, maybe I actually might like doing this in real life. And then I remember, oh wait, no, but real life has things like gravity and also splashback. Oh yeah, oh look at that. Mwah, mwah. So good. Love those fake shadows. The problem is, there's only like the one best washer in the game right now, and it's not super expensive. So like, there's no real reason to save up everything, at least not yet. Maybe industrial washers will cost like $1 million, who knows. Let's go to the front. I like to start with the driveway on this one. Hold on. It says poo. I mean, so far it doesn't really seem like there's any real variety in washers. It's just kind of get the best one you can. All the washers are just strict upgrades to each other. There's no real reason not to get the best one you can afford. Yeah, I want to see the fighting game version of this. Oh, speaking of fighting games, I cannot remember the name of it. It's like a turn-based fighting game, which sounded really weird. And it's still in like very early alpha. And for their placeholder art, they're using the green screen footage of Germa. And for some reason, it just looks very, very funny. Like, obviously, you know, it's Germa, so it's gonna be funny, but like, just seeing him in like in an actual fighting, not in like a fighting game, but like a weird pseudo fighting game, is very funny to me. Germa's probably streamed this, right? He streams these kind of weird games. He has to have streamed this at this point. Wrong way. I mean, Fight Crab is great. I love when people do weird experimental stuff. Like, what if a crab just had, like, knives and stuff? If the way I'm washing this annoys you, I'm sorry. I have a weird order of operations when it comes to doing stuff. Like, I really should just finish with the driveway first, because I said I was going to do that. Everyone starts 100% dirty, and you gotta wash your opponent faster before they wash you. I don't know, when you put it that way, it sounds kinda weird. Ooh, I'm so dirty, you got me! Ah, don't wash me. Alright, this counts as driveway as well. Well, no, it's like anti-Splatoon. Dark Splatoon. Splatoon 4. The final boss just clean stuff that you do, that's it. There we go. Yeah, versus mode where somebody has a power filter. Honestly, if there was a versus mode, the ultimate move would just be dropping a Stegosaurus on the map, because that thing is a fucking nightmare to clean on the playground. We'll be getting there eventually. Being mad for Lawnmower Simulator, Interesting. Actually, the most recent rabbit hole, or wasp hole, I guess, has been videos of this dude who removes wasp and the yellow jacket infestations. Very entertaining because I'm at zero risk of getting stung. I kind of want to see a game like that where you remove, like, bug infestations. Yeah, asymmetric Dead by Daylight. But yeah, I kind of want to see, like, a bug nest removal simulator. Because, like, he goes with his vacuum and you'll see, like, a swarm of yellow jackets pile out of the hole and then immediately get zooped into a vacuum. Just like, zoop, zoop, zoop. I should add more songs to this playlist. Like, I like the songs on this one, but I haven't really added anything new in a bit. We have to clean up after the killer. That's just, what's it called? That's just Viscera cleanup detail, isn't it? Green nozzle might be a little too wide on this one. What I should be doing is dividing into sections so I don't have to move as much. Like, draw down the center there. And we take out chunk by chunk. I've also been doing my my bi-yearly period of time where I get really addicted to Ilona, that one really weird roguelike. Because somebody ported like one of the more recent versions to a custom version of the game that removes a lot of the dumb quality of life removal stuff, like the thirst mechanic and everything, so I've been playing that recently. Still a really fun game. I feel like every time I play it, I get faster and faster at, like, just realizing how I can do stuff and boost all my skills, get my combat multiplier even higher. Using ozone to get rid of a hornet's nest. Maybe? Is the guy's channel Hornet King? Because that's the guy I've been watching recently. It's just called Hornet King. Doesn't actually clear. It's mostly yellow jackets that he clears out. It's not really a ton of hornets. Get this ladder out of here. We don't need this just yet. We'll block off the poo so the neighbors can't see it. So check it out. The neighbor walks out the house and see. Oh, it just says Poe. Well, that's perfectly fine. Nothing offensive about that at all. And then I move the ladder and get cancelled. Oh, this door is so dirty. Look at the different colors. Oh, Sean Woods. Nah. The dude I've been watching is different then. Oh, is that the guy who does the mousetrap videos? I think I might have actually seen his video once or twice. Like some of his stuff. That is him? Okay. So I think I've seen some of his videos. Again, it's nice to watch that stuff because it means I am at zero risk of getting stung. The biggest risk I have is when one of the wasps, like, buzzes the camera and I have my headphones on. Because I don't care who you are. You hear a wasp buzz the microphone at, like, max volume, you're gonna jump a little bit. Especially if you've got headphones on. Windows are a little heavier. Look at that turbo nozzle. Hornets in VR. That I might be good on. I don't have, like, a phobia of them, I just don't really like them. Yeah, beekeepers are really fun to watch, because it's not like they're not actively trying to attack them normally. It's just like, I'm gonna harvest this honey, show you how everything's done, show you how the bees make their stuff. Just pretty chill. Honeybees in general, pretty fun. Oh no, absolutely. Like, you can... It is perfectly fine to not enjoy something that can, you know, sting you as many times as it feels like. Or performing the crime of walking near a place that it had a nest. Or just accidentally disturbing a bush it was sitting on or something. Spiders and stuff, like, I'm cool with spiders. Did I get that one? I got that one. Okay, I had a wasp in my room the other week, which was not fun. If a wasp enters my room, it's dying. I'm sorry, wasp, but you have intruded on my territory at this point in time. And I don't know how it even got in the room. It's not like I had... It might have got in when I had a door open or something. That's probably it. Because, like, I don't have any cracks in the walls or anything. Like, I don't really get bugs coming in here. Just like every now and then you'll get a spider, but they can kind of get in almost anywhere. Well, actually, you know what? Oh, I guess you don't have to do this back part of the gutter. Oh yeah, Kindest Weapon, the thing I'm watching is kind of similar. Like, they will build nests inside of, like, the insulation inside the drywall. Yeah, spiders just kind of... they just happen. Like, if I see a spider in a corner or whatever, I'm not gonna freak out. It means they're probably, catching stuff that I don't want. Turn the AC on and bees came out. Wait, like, of the vent in the car? Because that's a little terrifying. I think if I turned on my engine and the AC turns on and a bunch of bees start swarming out of the vents in my car, I think I might just sell the car. Like that one gif of Oprah opening the box full of bees. You get a bee, you get a bee, everybody in the audience gets a bee tonight. She got rid of the car. Understandable. Have a nice day. Car is actually a pretty awful place for bees to build a nest. I'm assuming, like, it just wasn't used over a really long time. That's how they built it up so long. So I feel like once a car starts, they probably would have been, hadn't been driven for years. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm gonna go into prone here. Snipe any threads that pop up. My trusty water gun. Yeah, bees and barbecue, like, grills and pits and stuff. Generally, that'll also happen when it's not used for, like, the season or whatever. Maybe I do want to use the soap here, actually. Oh, this one's cleaning pretty well. It's the next one I know that has an absolutely nightmare setup. These lawns are too... Whoa, 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 whoa. Are we, I'm sorry, we're playing Power Wash Simulator, not Lawnmower Simulator. Leave the lawns to lawnmower people. I want all my computer resources should be going to cleaning these walls right now. That's all I care about. Lawns, whatever. I think I've seen the same video you're talking about, Waffles. Where it's like they're all in the wheel well or something. No, the Angel Runes, that's coming up later. Spoilers! Nice little circle around those fences there. I was wondering, like, the first time I played this game, I was actually wondering, like, are they gonna go to, like, this weird supernatural angle with the game? And it turns out, no, they did not. But maybe. Because you see, actually, wait a minute, we can just jump out here at autosaves. I think as long as you don't Alt F4, you're fine here. Because there is something going on in the lore here. We go to Mars. We go around the corner. Dun 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 dun. That's a green gnome. Like, what are these? Whose footprints are these? Who's been messing around with this? Hmm? Somebody came out of this hole. I'm gonna find out who. Those are absolutely not gnome prints. What are your secrets? Yeah, you bring a glass of water to Mars. Of course there's water there. Don't look. I'm not canceled, I'm not banned. Y'all didn't see that. Clean the kitchen. Okay, only if it has like actual destruction physics though. Like I wanna power wash a plate and cut it in half with the pressure from my power washer. I want fully accurate. I want like Revengeance plate cutting. I want to slice something into 1,000 pieces and have Jock Jam start playing. I have the long... Yeah, I do. I was gonna say, I have the long-range nozzle, right? Oh yeah, being able to play the wind chimes would be real nice. Metal Gear Solid Watermelon Destruction Physics. Metal Gear Solid 2 Ice Physics. Give me everything. Give me all the trivial shit that doesn't need to be in the game. Let me power wash a glacier. Let me melt a glacier. Power melting simulator. How about that? That is fine. Throwing dry ice into pool simulator. There's like super hyper specific niche simulators that solve exactly one problem, and all of them sell like 2 million copies each. Global warming, it's not fast enough. It needs to be faster. I want to cut a glacier in half. And not have to think too much about how we are getting the logistics of getting hot water up to a glacier and keeping a power washer stocked with enough water to do that, but details, that's for future Andy, or whoever makes this game. This is completely unrelated to anything we've been talking about so far. But I just thought of Dauntless, like, completely unprompted. Like the Monster Hunter clone. I remember that got announced, like, right before Monster Hunter World. And, kind of wondering how that game is doing now. How's it going online? On Laren? Anybody play Dauntless? I feel like most people probably ended up going with Monster Hunter World. I feel like I never hear anybody talk about Dauntless. I played a very... yeah, I feel like that's everybody, myself included. Played a little bit, it was super early, like it was very clearly an alpha. A lot of placeholder, like, lines and stuff. Gameplay seemed alright, it's just there were only like 4 weapon categories, which is, not a lot. Like, I don't know if it sucked, that's the thing. Like, I only played an alpha, and I'm not gonna judge a game based on, like, the very, very, very first public version of it, right? Like, it was clearly rough around the edges, but when a game's in that early alpha slash beta, whatever, not really fair to judge the entire quality of it. Alright, let's get washing here. Yeah, I think it's the next stage that has the really obnoxious fences on the porch. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. A little scratch in my throat. I had to clear it out, and then I realized, oh right, I'm doing that on stream. I probably should not be doing that on stream. But yeah, maybe next week I'll do some Dead by Daylight again, because it's been a while since I did that. Planescape Torment. Alright, we gotta clean up this foul language. We're TASing that. There we go. You never saw anything. Yeah, this one, if I slow it down a lot more. Kind of wish there was a walk toggle. Like, you can do a sprint, but you can't do a walk without crouching. And crouching changes your viewpoint. Oh, can you get a backstab? Nice. I've never used a power washer in real life now. We didn't really have a ton of specialized tools like that growing up, and I've never really needed it. Would be fun, you know, if it was somebody willing to accept the risk that I might just strip away whatever I'm washing. I mean, you don't sand your skin off as long as you don't point the nozzle at yourself. I feel like that's like day one, lesson one. Don't touch the stream. It's not like a hose. This is actually dangerous. You will actually strip your skin off. If you're not careful, but... I mean, you probably could shower as long as you were super far away from the end. But yeah, you could seriously fuck yourself up with like a really powerful power washer. Again, here's the other reason that being a power washer in real life would be kind of hard. Roofs. When you want to clean a roof, all this gunk is now sludge and will cause you to slip and fall, and oops, OSHA. OSHA! You're out of commission now. You've broken your back. There is a reason that manual labor is not really fun to do in a lot of cases. Just power wash your back. Seems weird, like, you figure doctors would talk about that more. Is this one of those secrets that doctors hate? Like all those clickbait articles, except it's actually true this time? My uncle who works at hospital told me this. I don't know. I feel like if I had to choose between mowing a lawn and not getting paid and mowing a lawn and getting paid, I'd mow a lawn and get paid. I feel like having the money would be more fun for me. Because then I can use the money to get something fun afterwards. Lawn mowing is a lot less risk. Don't remind you to mow your lawn. Attention, Onlerin! You have to mow your lawn. Please mow your lawn at your earliest convenience. Thank you. I wonder if I can actually do the green nozzle here. Oh yeah, no, yesterday I went for a walk and it was... I think it was like 33 Celsius, but the actual temperature, like all the sun beating down and everything, made it feel like it was 40. Let's just say I sweat a little bit on that walk, but it was good. The old pandemic has caused a couple of issues when it comes to physical activity in general for a lot of people, myself included. But I definitely need to get back into more regular exercising. Turned your car on yesterday, it took minutes for all the hot air to get out. God, I feel that. For me, it's, like I park my car outside, and for me, it's when it's a really, 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 really hot day, and, like, you can't even touch the steering wheel. Because it will melt your skin off. Probably should park my car in the garage, honestly, just in general. Then sometimes it rains and I get a free car wash. Like, I probably could have absolutely been doing runs and stuff. I just didn't really feel comfortable until I got the full vaccination. Got both my shots. Get these gutters. Here's another real dangerous thing to do in real life. I just peek over the top of this roof with my power washer. This is safe. Like, if you're doing this in real life, you would pretty much have to do it from the center down. Because otherwise, every time you wash this, it's all the sludge coming down and causing you to slip. Great way to get yourself killed. Yeah, shower is just basically a mild pressure wash for your body. Also, here's another reason it would suck to do power washing in real life. Alright, let's clean these gutters. Yum 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 yum. Sludge water. It's spraying all the way back in my face. Oh, love that. A lot of good nutrients in there. And also, yeah, depending on what roof you're, what kind of roof you have, this just... Oh! I just launched. Hold up. Can I still do my tech? Can I still do my tech? Let me do my tech, please. I want to go to space. I want to go over the damn house. They changed the jumping somehow, and it doesn't work as well. Oh! Got a little bit of ups on that one. Yeah, like, a lot of people throw this stuff away, like all the house crust. Like, no, that's the best part. That's perfect for stock. You're wasting so much good stuff if you throw that away. Keep it. Next time you make soup, you are set to go. Look, you call it bird poop, I call it protein. It's good enough for the house, it's good enough for me. What's left in this? Oh, here we go. Little chunk inside there, sneaking around. So generally, I'll keep the peel off, but I'll take it with the pulp. Almost like a meal. Some people get really militant about it for some reason, though. I don't know why. Yeah, ignore the fact that all this sludge water is dripping down into the chimney that we just cleaned there. It's an ornamental chimney. It doesn't lead anywhere. We're just creating a small mosquito spawning ground in there. That's all. Oh, this isn't even a thick house. This is like baby house. You get to do a pretty thick house, and then there's the fire station later on. Yeah, Santa Claus, he just rinses it out. Fire station, you kind of want to set aside an afternoon for that, I think. Unless you're playing on free play mode and you have all of your infinite soap. Well, fire station has hoses. But I don't know if they can maneuver a truck into the back there, and I don't know if they would have enough pressure to do that. Maybe they could. Maybe that'll be the final washer. Maybe, like, you just get a fire engine. Just thinking of how feasible it would be to wash a house with a fire hose. The answer, probably not very. Probably break a couple windows. Look, I'm the power washer guy. I'm not the gutter guy. You gotta call a separate guy for the gutters. We don't do those. We extremely do those. Look at the underside of this chunk right there. Alright. A couple little bits here and there, but I feel like they should get taken by the close enough system. I would assume they have staff on hand to actually clean a fire station. People that aren't immediately on call. Maybe not with the hose, though. Maybe not with the engine. I'll actually crouch and get a little bit of control here. Yeah, it looks a little better. Yeah, Trauma Center has really good music. It's by the same guy who did Persona. Or at least Persona... Did he do all the soundtracks? I think he might have. But, yeah, it's a really good soundtrack, and I really want a sequel. From 3 on? Okay. Getting kind of a Persona vibe from the soundtrack. God. I saw somebody unironically say that about the new World Ends With You the other day. I was reading a review for it. Getting kind of a Persona vibe from this music and general design. Of course you're getting a Persona vibe. It's fucking Tokyo. He did Persona 1 and 2 as well. Yeah, I feel like Shoji Meguro, he did all the PlayStation onward Persona games. Yeah, Persona 5 invented Tokyo, invented jazz. It invented... What else did it invent? Menus? It invented any kind of, like, stylized menu. Any kind of, like, urban setting, that's Persona 5. Yeah, any kind of coffee shop, pyramids, talking to people, that's extremely Persona. Oh, Persona did invent Mothman. Mothman is very much Persona. Does this one also have a giant white space? God damn it, I really need to refine this playlist. What if your song had a minute of nothing at the end? Get some ghost trick in here. Yeah, Tokyo was a myth invented by Nintendo. My uncle works at Nintendo, told me that they just invented Tokyo wholesale. Or they made it up, I should say, not invented it. Persona actually made it real. They brought it into existence. How about Sunrise Land? Yeah, you know they're just gonna sell the Tokyo Pro in like 2 years anyways. So I'm just waiting for that. Canada is in itself a fabrication. The only really Canadian things are like the First Nations peoples. That's it. Everything else, like Canadian culture, drinking Tim Hortons, that's not really Canadian. It's mostly just an amalgamation of every person that immigrated here and all their cultures kind of come together. Yeah, Japan is just Tokyo. There's no other cities. Osaka, it's a myth. That was weird. That looks so strange. That huge black chunk on the roof just disappears. Yeah, this green nozzle is working a treat on the roof here. I'm gonna switch to the yellow one for the bigger chunks of moss and lichen. We're all learning a lot about everything today. Like, power washing, apparently you can use it to wash yourself, and doctors love it. You can wash a fire station with a fire engine. Tokyo is a myth. Persona invented a lot of things. Yeah, you can totally find to wash yourself with a power washer. You get to do it once. Alright, gutters, post, and a window frame. We're getting there. We're almost done. Gutters? Which gutters are we looking at here? Hey, now YouTube is like infinite loading. YouTube has been really bad for me the past few days. Come on. I know you can do it. God, I might just reinstall Kazaa. Candyman collab. No, that's Dead by Daylight. More gutters. This is safe. Huh? Those gutters. Ah, here we go. Here we go. It's all in there. And one more. This guy, it's probably inside the top part. Oh, here we go. Window frame here, too. Yep. I need little flakes of crud over here. Gotta clean up those crud flakes. Alright, and one more post. Over here. I found it. There you are. Oh, yeah, baby! One bungalow that's dungalow. You know, I don't remember that active volcano in the background. Was this here in the last update? I don't remember that volcano. Future update? No wonder this entire town is so goddamn dirty. I don't remember that volcano, like, at all. So I could buy the Prime Vista 1500. Could buy the Urban X, or I could just hang on. Because that's only another grand, and then we're good. Alright. Next up. It's time. Buckingham Palace. It explains why everything is so dirty. This place is just like standard children dirt, though. This is nowhere near the volcano. They just really fucking dirty. And this piece of shit right here, I want to buy some plastic cleaner. Kind of wish you could go to the shop, like, you could just buy it from in-game, though. Let's buy a couple of these guys. We'll need it, trust me. The playground, honestly, it's not too bad. It's just this guy right here. The Stego slide, because it has so many weird nooks and crannies. Wash away COVID. God, I wish. I mean, you can. people were better about washing their hands and stuff, we wouldn't be, well, washing their hands and, like, coughing and interacting with other people in general, but that's neither here nor there. Should be a physical place. You spend an hour finding a spot in the parking lot. Yeah, you know how absolutely crowded and nuts the soap shop gets during power washing season. It's the hot place to be. I'll just stand right in front of this garbage can here so I can get all the splashback. Bin cleaned. There's another Britishism. They don't call it a garbage can, they call it a bin. Soccer ball. Dog. Oh, I just realized you can see the skate ramp. Because that's the little watermelon half pipe, or full pipe, I guess. I think they updated some of the skyboxes. I don't remember these last time. Environmental storytelling. Oddly enough, this fence, pristine. These benches, pristine. Just once you get inside the playground proper, there is a dirt elemental. This is gonna have to leave, though. Gonna have this ball messing with... they might have updated this, actually. No, they didn't. You still kind of, like, do this weird jiggle when you go under the, like, you see me vibrating there. Yeah, all this stuff, by the way, this isn't shadow. These aren't shadows. This is dirt. Speaking of dirt. I feel like it's been a minute since we did some ray tracing. We'll get both of these ladders in there and see how it looks. Probably not going to be super great on this ladder, but... Again, this is an actual shadow. This is dirt. Know the difference. There's going to be a test later on. You will be graded. This one might be a little too far. I might need a stronger washer to really get the ray trace experience on this guy. I could use the sniper nozzle to really quickly blast those bits. It's not super great. It's there, I guess. Alright, start doing some donuts. I wonder if I could use the white nozzle here, actually, because this doesn't seem like super caked in. Get the maximum coverage here. Once we get to the actual center part, it gets heavier. For this, it should be fine, I think. Yeah, it's not really getting out. Should be fine. We might miss like one or two tiny little drops, but that's about it. The speed at which we're going is not gonna cause a problem. For a brief, very, very fleeting moment, I thought for a second I should be keeping an eye on generators. Because, for whatever reason, my brain very briefly entered the DBD headspace. Like, oh, I better check on gens. Alright, we're good. I have no idea what this material is. Probably, that weird, like, pseudo-rubber stuff that they fill all the playgrounds with these days. Because it turns out, just having gravel is not great for playgrounds. Kids will absolutely scratch themselves on it, and on top of that, they can throw gravel at each other. That was a big problem when I was a kid. I'd play with my buddies at the playground, we would throw gravel and shit at each other. Which is probably not what you as a parent want your kid to be doing at a playground. Yeah, I've seen a couple places use wood chips, like playgrounds that haven't gotten updated recently. When I was a kid, my playground was all gravel. Oh yeah, this is a roundabout and not a... What do you even call this? Would this be a merry-go-round or a carousel? Wood chips and blacktop? Like hard blacktop? Oof. I remember eating shit off the monkey bars. Fell directly onto my back in the gravel. That was fun. But we never had any of these guys, like little spinnies, carousels, merry-go-rounds, roundabouts, JoJo references. Actually, isn't the new JoJo coming out soon, the Stone Ocean? Or the new part for the anime, I guess? Obviously, the manga is a lot further along. December. I really should watch JoJo. Just so I can be part of the conversation. And not do the fucking Elon Musk thing of when someone's like, oh man, you like JoJo? And I just say, Dio. Or Because, like, the manga, I know that's been going for, like, what, 30 years? That's been around forever. Just kind of recently, within, like, the past 10 years, exploded in popularity in North America. I feel like the 70s is too far back. I feel like it's 80s. I know there's that whole meme about the author being immortal. Like, every picture of him, he seems younger every time. Yeah, probably started in, like, late 80s. I'm gonna get right under. I forgot about the underside of this part. There we go. Roundabout cleaned. Alright, this is NHK weather music that sounds like a PSO song. That's why I put it in here. 1987 is when it started. So yeah, same year I was born. That is pretty wild. It's like, I know they're still doing Dragon Ball manga. Like, they're still doing manga chapters, they're just not doing anime. What is it with weather channels and having low-key, really good background music? Pass me the aux cord, you better not play trash. Turns on Weather Channel 10-hour mix. God, it's already 8:30. Time kind of flies when I play this game. You just enter this zen state of, here's some dirt, you should clean it. Look over this way, there's more dirt, you should clean it. Now, speaking of PSO songs, I should try Braver. They released the Braver class in New Genesis. I just haven't played it much recently, because New Genesis really doesn't have a lot to do. I like the gameplay, it's just the problem is there's like 2 different emergency quests and then you can get to level 20 and nothing really justifies getting to level 20 at this point aside of the Gigantics enemies, which are only justify it because they are like a hard level gate right now, which kind of sucks. And the worst part is the Gigantics enemies, they're not even like really new versions of stuff. They just... it's just the stats are higher. That's kind of it. That's not going to keep me playing for like 3-4 months. Like, oh, there's a new type of enemy that drops a weapon that's very, very slightly stronger than what I could currently get. And all it's going to take is me doing the same content over and over again for another 10 hours. No thanks, I'm good. I just want... I feel like they rushed it out. I feel like New Genesis was just way too early. I think they might have just had to release something because they were probably operating at a loss. Between all the setbacks from that one graphics update that fucked everything up. And just general COVID stuff. I love this part, like right down here, because you look down and you think, oh, it's just dark down here. No, that's dirt. that's just dirt. Pretty much everywhere it's gonna be hard. Charlotte? And I don't have to wear a jacket. Such a good video. Thanks, Arthur. What are Arthur's doing these days? That's another video I watched back in like 2007, 2008. Some random Haiti weather broadcast. Why was someone recording it? Why was Arthur so happy about that one joke? I don't know. He just was. Power thirst. For me, my big nostalgia trip today was that one My New Haircut video, which at when I was in college, it was quoted like nonstop for the entire month that it was popular. Fucking Jaeger bombs, Jaeger bombs, Jaeger bombs, Jaeger bombs. It was the funniest thing you could watch in 2007. Epic Mealtime, it's technically still going, but you can tell like it's very much just they're kind of just doing it because they have to. Like apparently the dude running it kind of threw his buddy under the actually a couple of his buddies under the bus like the ones that started doing it with him, and he just kind of got very, very corporate with them, and they didn't really like it, so they left. Like, that's why they did that one really, really short-lived spin-off with the one dude who wears glasses. And it's like, oh, it's not actually one guy, it's a title that's passed down, and we're gonna do a bunch of spin-offs with him, and then they did, like, 2 videos. Yeah, basically never go into business with your friends, unless you're willing to lose your friends. In general, friends, family. Check this move out. Because it rarely ends well. Money changes people. This is perfectly safe. I feel like it's impossible for me to fall through. It's totally safe. People keep using that word safe. I don't know why. My legs are invincible. Look, I can jump from the top of here. Perfectly safe. OSHA, no-sha. More like no thanks-sha. Yeah, wet surfaces, what's... Look how quickly they dry off. Let's watch. See? It's dangerous for like 10 seconds tops. Must be 9 degrees fair. I mean, there was that volcano. It's probably pretty hot around here. God, this place would suck to live if it's just had an active volcano constantly belching garbage all over everything in the town. That would suck so bad. Like, here you could get some real big ups if you did a jump there, but they might have changed the physics so you can't do that anymore. I figure, like, nope. I'm not gonna go up, I want to go over the damn thing. Like, I want to get launched. I want to go airborne. Problem is, if I look down, I kill my speed, so I can't actually do that. Let's go. Come on. Don't get stuck. Oh, you're getting stuck. Why are we getting stuck? Ugh, it's not working. They might have changed the physics. This game might suck, actually. Oh no, people live near volcanoes. I just mean to this point where it is apparently covering entire houses and playgrounds and everything in general in crud. Let's clean up these bars. Gonna go from this side too because we're not getting the other one from that angle. Gotta give them all nice wash. Oh, actually, I guess the wood parts of the monkey bars count too. See, look, this is perfectly safe. Look how dry this is. You think I could do that on a wet piece of wood? Forget it. Absolutely not. You are, delusional if you think that. There we go. OSHA! Alright, we gotta clean this bench. Yeah, we were talking about the PvP mode earlier. Bench looks like a hamburger. Hamburger bench. Actually, speaking of hamburger bench, that'd be a cool place to wash non-standard McDonald's. One of those weird ones built into, like, the side of a mountain or something like that. Has this been remade with Unreal Engine? I don't think so. Also, this is another game to put on the pile of Unity Engine games are not bad, actually. This is also a Unity game. She'll let you wash a building that's shaped like a giant hamburger. You get to clean a giant boot. That's something. Alright, we can use the white on this. We're just gonna use a little bit of a more controlled spray here. Yo, Ty Tuesday! Thank you for the big host. We're playing some Power Washing Simulator. I've been threatening to stream this for a couple months now, and it's finally time. It's finally time to clean it. We're starting with a fresh file because we have to properly earn our keep here. Yo, thank you for the sub, Ty. Or the resub, I should say. Power Wash. Yeah, we were brainstorming some ideas earlier about, like, multiplayer, PvP. And we realized that PvP would just be kind of like reverse Splatoon. Which could still be fun. Who knows? But yeah, welcome everyone coming from the raid. I'm Andy. I normally stream 3 times a week when shit doesn't happen. Recently it's been some World Ends With You, the new one. I finished that up, so you don't have to worry about spoiling yourself there. And if you're not already following, if you're coming in from that raid and you're not following, please do so. It would help me out a whole bunch. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about the partnership metrics anymore, but it'll be nice to have, you know, lots of people watching, a lot of people checking out the stream. How's it going, Pumpkin Spice Gatorade? I'm probably going to stream some Dead by Daylight again in the future. Today is a today's a patch day, so I generally don't stream Dead by Daylight on those days, but maybe on Thursday. I'll see what the consensus is. Because apparently they unnerfed Pyramid Head's ass, but then they fucked it up and it may not be properly unnerfed, so I don't know. Who's really to say what is right or wrong here? Yeah, I think after this one, after this stage and the next one, I think I have enough to buy the Super Washer. Yeah, they gave Trickster a buff because apparently he wasn't performing as well as they were hoping, even after all the buffs. That'll be interesting to see. Well, no, I thought the changes to Trickster in the most recent patch, like, they explicitly gave him a longer rate before the decay happens because people were getting away too much. Because, yeah, originally they changed his mechanics to make the decay on Laceration a little faster, but then he was also more lethal in chases, but it wasn't quite enough. Of course, people were still complaining during the PTB anyways that Trickster was too good, so I don't know. Survivor's gonna Survivor, I guess. Honestly, if I could have, instead of a tear radius like the heartbeat, if I could instead have Pyramid Head's cheeks clapping together, I would absolutely take that. Gladly, 100%. Alright, there's the climbing wall. 1 star. We're actually 31% done. This is actually going a little faster than I thought it would. I just want to get these really awkward spots down here. I have my nozzle on, right? For the extension? I do. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, exactly. Like, the Pyramid Head, she should get something like the Huntress Lullaby. But instead you just hear like a really faint... And somehow his cheeks get faster the closer he gets to you. Don't ask how that works. You're thinking too much. Trickster has this, like, this weird chase theme. It's not really K-pop, I would say. At least not mass market K-pop. He's got like this weird... I don't know how to really describe it. It's weird. Little corners. There's the green one for this chunk because it's a little closer to the corners. Well, they play the chase music for the killer too, right? Like, they play the same one, I thought. Like, I know when I play Cowboy, I hear that down, 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 down. Deathslinger's down, 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 Cowboy type beat. Oh, you don't have them? Oh, okay. Because, yeah, some of the killers just have these generic chase themes. Demogorgons is really good, yeah. I should play... I bought Demogorgon forever ago, and then I never actually played him. So there was that sale a while back, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna pick up all the licensed killers. I'm gonna be playing this game for months anyway, so I might as well get them all. And yeah, Micro's Ding 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 type beat is a classic. Yeah, I want to crawl in the butthole. The best part is, like, when you use that term to describe it, every Demogorgon player immediately knows what you're talking about. Like, when you say portal, people are like, what? Wait, what killer has portals? But when you say the butthole, oh yeah, 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 Demogorgon, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Wraith is really good. I just wish his theme was, a little more exciting. His theme's pretty bland. Yeah, we got the monkey bars, we got the bench. I'm gonna save this piece of shit for later. Hate this guy. Suck. I hate you. Legion's hard. Like, Legion is kind of in a rough spot, I think, and they know that Legion's in a rough spot. The slide part is fine. It's just when we get up here, like, all these little ridges and cavities and shit. And, like, right down here in the Grundle, there's a lot of parts that are such a pain in the ass to shoot. And as much as I relish the chance to shoot a dino in the Grundle. It's a dino! It's a Grundle! It's a dino! Grundle! It's, really hard. Yeah, I should play some Demogorgon. I know I have that Killer Roulette. Maybe I'll do that the next time I stream Dead by Daylight. I'll do the Killer Roulette, because that was promised from the marathon a while back. Okay, I was washing a shadow there for a second because there's so much dirt here it's impossible to tell where the dirt ends and the shadow begins. Dino Grundle we're playing. No, if they were playing Trespasser, I could look down and look at my tits and see what my health level was. But we can't do that. Yeah, the big thing is, I know they're doing rebindable keys eventually, I just want to get that sooner. So I can change Detective Vision from tab to, like, a mouse thumb button. Because tab's not a great button for it. Yeah, that's a real mechanic, by the way, in Trespasser for the really, really old Jurassic Park game. You didn't have a health meter, like, on the screen. You had to look down, and you were playing like a female scientist, and she had, like, this very revealing shirt, and she had a heart tattoo on her tits. And you looked at the heart tattoo to tell how much health you had left, and that was your health meter. Trespasser was a really weird game. It was like this weird physics-based first-person shooter, but, like, it didn't really work well. love the somber Birdman music playing as I'm explaining this stupid health system in a video game. It's immersive. Just like in real life. When I want to know how much health I have left, I just look down at my booba. Ah, here we go. We're coming up in the Angelic Rune segment of the game. Alright, here's where I want to use some of the soap. There we go. Oh, yeah, baby! It's like right down there in the grundle of the slide. That's where it's really heavily dirted and algaed. There we go. You don't need a ton, just a little bit of soap. Otherwise you're gonna blow all of your money cleaning like a tiny slide. This isn't really big. I'm trying to save most of it for the Stegosaurus over there. Alright, let's go prone now. This was real life, all this water would be dripping right down to my mouth right now. That's my commission. That's my treat for taking on this job. You get a free meal. A nice algae soup. Yeah, you get a free shower, you get a free drink. Who needs money? You can tell the real, like the people who have the real passion for the job. It's like you just give them a little bit of algae and moss water, bird poo, they're good to go. They're the keepers, they're the ones who really care. Yeah, you want to talk about bougie, let's talk about kombucha. Yeah, let me drink some tea that has gone bad. Let me drink some tea that has a bacterial colony growing in it, and you can charge me $8 for that. Never actually had kombucha. We were talking about kombucha and how it is basically just like a bacterial colony that ferments tea in a way that is palatable. Apparently it's very good for you, but I feel like some of it may just be made to appeal to really bougie folks. I'm reminded of that one Facebook page where like they were talking about blue cheese, and I think it was like a food page, and they were just talking about, oh man, I love blue cheese dressing on this. And some lady's just like, ugh, yuck, you know blue cheese is moldy? Yuck, gross. Blue cheese, that's got mold in it? Ew. Actually, oh no, we still gotta finish up the cargo net here. We didn't do the underside of this one. Right up in that grundle. Whoa, all cheese? What are you talking about? Cheese comes from the cheese tree. That's the only place it comes from. Good harvest this year. Got a bunch of nice blocks of cheddar this year. Oh, I extremely fuck with blue cheese. I love blue cheese. It's a shame that you only really use it for, like, certain things. It's not like an everyday food, so I only have it sometimes. But when I have the excuse, oh baby. Make some burgers, do some nice blue cheese on top of it, and I should get some nice ground beef, do some really good burgers. Nice cheese, nice buns. Fuck yeah. Cheeses you can't sell in the US unless they've been aged for 60 days because they're biological weapons. That's news to me. I don't know what type of cheese that is, but I'm intrigued. I would 100% believe it. Oh, because it has unpasteurized milk? Okay. Gotcha. I'll go prone here. Although, I'm generally pretty, like, open to trying new stuff, but that one cheese with the maggots in it, I think I'll pass on that. I think I'll pass on the Kasumarzu. I think I'm good. Yeah, no, I preempted you to the Kasumarzu, don't you worry. The one that you literally have to suffocate the maggots, because otherwise they will jump at you when you're eating it. Again, not to be, you know, bougie, but generally I don't like my meals with live maggots in them. That and what's it called? Ortolan. Although Ortolan is more just because it's really, really fucking needlessly cruel. I don't need to try the experience of that, I'm good. There's no universe that I can justify what happens to prepare, like, Ortolan in the quote-unquote traditional way. Yeah, that's the one where you cover your head, so you hide your shame from God. Like, I feel like if you have to do that as part of the traditional act of eating the food, maybe it's a little fucked up. That's my hot take. Oh, God. Yeah, you gotta take good care of wounds. Anyways, who's hungry? Who wants some cheese? Now that you're all hungry, foie gras... No, not foie gras. Foie gras is a different type of, needlessly cruel food. Or maybe I'll do pulled pork. I should get some pork shoulder. Maybe that's what I'll do. I would absolutely fuck with some pulled pork. Oh, is YouTube thinking I'm here? YouTube is thinking I'm not there anymore. Great. Love that feature. Sorry, YouTube, wouldn't want to use up your literal infinite from Google bandwidth. Oh yeah, like the Kasumarzu, you absolutely cannot sell that. For obvious reasons. I almost feel like it might be a prank that they play on clueless tourists. Let's give them this cheese. It's very clearly gone bad. It's got maggots crawling in it, but we'll just say it's gourmet and see if they eat it. Blowfish, assuming you're talking about, like, fugu, you have to be really, 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 really well trained to prepare that, to be allowed to prepare that and serve it legally. Because, as it turns out, yes, you can absolutely kill people if you prepare that incorrectly. But yeah, it depends on which one you're talking about. I'm just assuming most people don't really eat blowfish outside of, like, Fugu, as far as I can tell. That's the only place I really see it being talked about. These weird angles. The wangles. But yeah, it is... You have to have a lot of training to properly prepare that. Because you can absolutely kill somebody if you prepare it wrong. And a lot of people don't really want that on their conscience. Oops, made food that killed somebody. Oh well. Love this cheerful Sims music while we're talking about preparing food that can actually kill you. Or make you very, very, very sick. Only tangentially related to food, but apparently Cookie Clicker is getting a Steam release. Which is interesting. I feel like the dude was kind of done with the game. Like, he came back every few years to do, like, a little update here and there, but as far as I could tell, he was pretty much done with it. Yeah, just do weed. Just smoke some weed. Don't go blind because you wanted to try this really weird food that is an extreme risk to eat and you have to sign a waiver before you eat it or some nonsense like that. Unless your name is Elon Musk, in which case, hey, Elon Musk, try as much Fugu as you possibly can. It's all great. They said that rich people are very cool the more that they try of it, so you should try as much of it as you possibly can. Yeah, I hear the entire thing is actually really good for you, and it helps you do memes better. Yeah, the more money you have, the more safe you are. So you're basically a shoe-in, and they give you a certificate saying you're the coolest guy on the planet and everything. Clean these tic-tac-toe blocks. Hey, you know what's fucked up? You can't actually play tic-tac-toe with these. There's no letters. There's no symbols. Did these have symbols? I feel like the last patch changed a bunch of stuff. I swear these used to have symbols. I'm confused. I'm so confused. I mean, they're not all triangle shaped. The ones at the playground, actually, where I was growing up, they were just round. Like, they were just little cylinders that you spun around. Maybe this is another British game thing, or a British location thing. That's why it's all weird to us. Satisfying. Best Power Wash compilation 2021. Extremely dirted playground gets undirted. Police called. Gone wrong, gone sexual. Dubs art? Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold up. Oh man, is that Elon Musk, the coolest guy in the world? Smoking some foog, as the kids call it? Hell yeah. Look how cool these billionaires are. Look how... I wish I was that cool. I mean, it could be Elon Musk. He might shave his head because he thinks it's makes him cooler and more relatable. To the moon. Fuck you, Elon Musk. Fuck you, Dogecoin. Thank you for the art dubs. Alright. Let's clean ourselves metaphorically and literally. Elon Musk would absolutely shonk a T-Nub. He would fall for that hook, line, and sinker. He would read this cool new way of doing drugs online and be like, yeah, I knew about that actually. I watched Evangelion. Nerve. See? I watch anime just like you. I'm human. Elon Musk trying to fill out one of those captcha boxes and just crying at his computer. Get in the one-card wide transportation tunnel for rich people, Shinji. Oh, did I never do this bench? Yeah. He said a thing from anime. Look, he's cool. Hey, Elon Musk. Video games? Mario? Oh, he's in. Elon Musk is so in. What a cool and relatable guy. This totally makes up for that time you tried to send your shitty submarine to save those kids trapped in a cave and you didn't like the way people actually saved them, so you called one of the divers a pedophile. Totally makes up for that incident. Hello, Elon. God, what a whiny wiener. Oh, but why don't you use my cool submarine? I invented it. I know everything. Oh, well, actually, that guy is a pedophile. Because, he got accolades for something I wanted accolades for. We're coming up on the Stegosaurus. We're getting there. We're close. Alright. So we got more to do here, though. Go a little stronger here. I like to do stronger nozzles for the corner. Extra cleaning liquid in stock. Jenny Pebbles. Oh, here we go. This is the Angel Rune House. I got the back of that? I got the back of the climbing wall. Okay. We're good. Yeah, if I was the richest person in the world, I would probably just become a recluse. I'd be like Notch, except minus the being a gigantic piece of shit part. Live alone in my candy mansion. It is very funny to me that everybody's just kind of collectively agreed Notch is not getting credit for Minecraft anymore. I do hope that, what's his name? Zach something, the guy who made Infiniminer, which was the game that Minecraft was heavily based off, and he eventually did all those, games like, Space Chem, TRS, whatever, like all those programming simulator games. I hope he's doing well. I wish him the best. Oh, YouTube, please, what is going on? You've been exceptionally shitty the past few days, and I don't know why. Like, he has a giant wall of candy. Like, you know how in candy stores they have those walls of candies? It's like that, but he has it inside his house because he's a literal child. No, it's not a house made out of candy. It's just that is one of the biggest sticking points about it, the fact that there's a candy wall that will almost certainly all go stale. Because there's no way that one person could possibly eat that much candy. Yeah, like, he's still putting out games, the Zachtronics guy. I just hope he's doing well. Those games are pretty cool, even though I'm a little too dumb for most of them. Like that one TRS 1000 game or whatever is like one step ahead of just writing straight assembly. Oh no, exactly, like it's... He bought this mansion, and the only really notable thing about it is the wall of candy. Like, everything else is just, like, super boilerplate, like, oh, you bought our mansion. It looks like every other mansion in the world. The concept of a mansion is just, like, so beyond the... Maybe just because I don't have $1 billion. But the concept of having a house that is just way too big for you to reasonably use at all times is just so weird to me. Wait, is my playlist fucked up? Oh, it's not on shuffle, that's why. I think we might have actually gone through the entire playlist. Maybe? I think this one... I think it just fucked up at some point and turned off the loop. Or the shuffle, I should say. Yeah, Notch is just... He's a giant piece of shit, that's why nobody wants to hang out with him. Just buzz this side like we're doing a laser printer. I remember my old printer with the sides that you had to tear off. Took forever to print anything, but it was kind of fun. Tear off the side bits. Maybe I'm just weirdly nostalgic about certain things of computers. Oh no, sorry, it was dot matrix. Laser printers are the more recent ones. Right. That's what it was. Color printing? Ooh, no way. Way too expensive. a shame how much stuff, like, in modern society still requires you to print stuff out. Like, we have the ability to scan, like, we can just fill out forms and scan them, or just do them digitally. And certain things are just still weirdly reliant on physical media. Oh, I was the young kid, not ruining the printer, but just generally using too much paper. That was me. Print out fanfics to read them in bed, hell yeah. I was only half joking earlier when I said I might just install Kazaa and download a bunch of MP3s. I wonder if anybody's running a service like Kazaa. Like, obviously there's, you know, you can download MP3s off sites and stuff, but I wonder if anybody has, like, file-sharing clients like that still. Because I know there's, like, apparently a buddy of mine, he said that Direct Connect++ is still really popular in Japan. Which is kind of wild to me. Because I don't remember, I would assume that the old file sharing stuff did not really give a shit about your IP and just kind of displayed it wherever. So in modern society, maybe not the best plan to have that kind of stuff. Just expose your IP to whoever connects to the same thing you're downloading. I don't remember if BitTorrent like inherently tries to mask IPs. I think it does. I don't know. Bring back Halo Instant Messenger. Sorry, I can't use it. I've been warned too much. My warn level got maxed out, so I can't type any messages. I know some people would host files on, like, IRC, but I remember even trying that at the time, like, 20 years ago. It was so bad. It was so clunky. Yeah, this is perfectly safe, by the way, where I'm standing right now. At this incline, this slope. Very doable in real life. Zero threat to you or anybody below you. So, where I lived at least, AOL Messenger was only for... Like, none of my friends, none of the people that I knew in real life used it. It was only for people from the internet that I would use to talk to them. All my friends used AOL. And very briefly ICQ, but ICQ was not very good. Big yumps. Big yumpus. Yeah, I had a couple of friends, like, we used ICQ very, very, very briefly. And then we all kind of switched to MSN. Because it was integrated with our Hotmail accounts. Remember Hotmail? It's email, but it's free. The map that connect to all three. I remember using Trillion for a bit. I don't know if that's the same. I think Trillion could do IRC. Hotmail, I think it only exists in the context of, like, you can type in hotmail.com and it takes you to the Microsoft email. Yeah, now it's just tied into Outlook, like to give you a free account, but it's just Outlook now. I wonder if my old Hotmail account still exists. But yeah, I use Trillian for a little bit of MSN, a little bit of AOL Instant Messenger. Those were really the only two. Oh god, Gmail, yeah. I remember all the bullshit people would go through to get invites. I remember feeling like king shit when I finally got one, and then they gave me 5 more to distribute to my friends. I was a king for a day. And then, what are they at now for storage space on Google? It's like 17 gigs. Yeah, I think if you had an account with Hotmail, you can still use the Hotmail address beforehand. But I don't know if you can still get one these days. Broken up over AOL Instant Messenger, that's rough. I mean, it makes sense, you know, high school kids are not very teched, but still. Damn. In red text on black background, hey, can we talk? The text is also like curls MT in italics. I'm gonna switch to my serious text now. I don't think it's gonna work out between us. Got broken up with over MSN, god. Oh right, the inside of the roof still counts as the roof here as well. Forgot about that. We have all the ground done. You're being done last. I refuse to suffer the Stegosaurus to live. I think we got most of the ground done at this point. Yeah. Start doing the upstairs. Yeah, like if it's a long distance relationship, yeah, obviously. But when it's somebody who you can very easily meet up with, like, come on. Like, I understand nowadays it's a lot more acceptable. Like, if you go to the same high school, at least do it in person. Thankfully, I was long past the point of, like, the text message, like, debate. Long past that point once I started dating. I never really had to worry about that. Yeah, generally if I have the option to, like, do an appointment, just, like, have it booked online or something, I'd rather just do that. Like, if I'm gonna order a pizza, I don't have to talk to somebody to get the pizza sorted out. I can just do it with the online booking stuff. I don't have to worry about somebody mishearing what I said. And have them be like, oh, cheese, did you mean bees? And then your pizza shows up and it's got bees on it and everybody's disappointed, but, like, nobody wants to be mean to you, so they just eat around the bees. But it's pretty clear from, like, all the bits of bee pieces that get left on the plate, like, they didn't want to eat that. Beads? To date, that is still the only episode of Arrested Development that I know, the Bees/Beads episode. I couldn't even tell you what happens in the episode, I just know that one part at the beginning. Bees versus beads. Pizza. Like, I can understand the appeal of wanting to talk to somebody for more important stuff, but like, come on, ordering a pizza? Granted, right now I'm just gonna, you gotta deal with it because COVID. If they want to call in an order from a restaurant or whatever, you should just do that ahead of time regardless, because it is safer than going in. Swallow your pride or whatever so you can swallow your food. I don't know, I've still had some really bad phone quality calls recently. See, I just do the fighting game mentality where I don't even answer the phone unless they're on wired. They're on a landline. You're on wireless? Fuck off. Don't talk to me. God, landlines, there's something that probably won't be a ton of. Like, I remember phone companies when, like, cell phones start to really get popular. They're like, no, you need a home phone line. It's really important. Everyone needs a home phone line, and then it turns out you didn't really need a home phone line, actually. Turns out cell phones work just as well. I think this playlist is officially looping now. Let's put a different one on. My other one on. Oh god, yeah, the like the time-based calling where it was cheaper if you called after a certain time. And you only got so many text messages, and now they cannot give away more than infinite text messages. Alright. Batman. Unlimited text. Of course, then there's the flip side of a lot of people just don't really use text anymore. They just use, like, messaging apps like WhatsApp or whatever. Like, as far as phones, I don't really use mobile data. And, like, half the plans that you look at, it's all like, oh yeah, you can get 50 gigs of mobile data. But, like, I don't really use that much. I'd rather just use none of it. Or, like, just enough in case of an emergency, and that's kind of it. And even then, not really going a lot of places recently for obvious reasons, so, like, don't really have a need for it. I don't know. Bonus stage. We're turning on power mode, speedrun mode. Apologies to everybody I just made sick by doing that. Look, it's in the pursuit of speed washing, alright? Necessary sacrifice. You looked away. You missed me violently snapping my mouse back and forth to clean at maximum speed. I am intentionally limiting my speed because if I played this at like maximum efficiency, it'd be unwatchable, actually. Oh, you looked away when I started. Gotcha. Smart. Just imagine what I'm doing now, but like 4 times faster. Not very pleasant to watch. I actually should try this game with the controller. As long as you're not going for, like, maximum speed or whatever, it doesn't matter too much. Hang on. Realize I have this going through Nightbot, so it's probably pretty quiet. There we go. It's better. God, this game was so good. Who else played Hellbender? Came with the Microsoft Sidewinder joystick, whatever it was called. Oh, you're playing some Sekiro, nice. I still have to play that. I think I would enjoy it, I just have to play. I have too many friggin' games to play. How to bend hell. Hellbender is actually a type of lizard. I remember when I first played the game, I was like, holy shit, Hellbender, that's such a cool name, that it's just named after a lizard. Thought this game was gonna have, like, demons or something in it. No, just like a spaceship simulation game. Really fun, though. I enjoyed it. I'm not saying lizards aren't cool, I'm just saying, at the time, me being like a 8-9-year-old kid whenever this game came out, maybe a little more disappointed to find out that this wasn't actually like named after, you know, demons or whatever, but just a lizard. The outside here too. Oh yeah, baby. And then we still got one more objective on this map. The final challenge. Actually, thinking about it, it's probably been coming up on a month since the last time I did an Aria randomizer, which means that I have to do my VTuber debut soon. Satanic leaf-tailed gecko, hell yeah. Still curious how the roof, like the inside roof, got dirty here. Because, like, the floor and everything I can understand. The inside roof? But yeah, I gotta do my VTuber debut soon. Am I serious? Only partly. I'm probably gonna get out on top of the roof. OSHA. OSHA! Some people yell Kobe when they go for something dangerous. I yell OSHA. Probably shouldn't actually advertise it as like a VTuber debut stream, because a lot of my friends are actually into VTubers and really like seeing their friends do that, so it'd probably be a little disappointing for them. No, it's not going to be Soma Peter Griffin, don't worry. I don't think I could do that even as a joke. Alright, still the part of the Stegosaurus. I think we're good outside of the Stegosaurus now. Oh, OSHA. Ouch. I'm honestly surprised you didn't cancel your sub after I streamed both of the Family Guy games. Because, like, one is already enough, but both of them, that's unacceptable. Who would do such a horrible thing? Okay, to be fair, there were, like, precious few bits on it. Oh, right, probably this bit here. I always forget about this part. Hold on, we'll return to the boy in a minute. The invisible wall with the mime joke, that was very good. This climbing pole's all fucked up as well. And there was one part that I thought was really good music, but was, in fact, just music from a stock library. Which explained why it was so out of place with the rest of the game. They didn't make the autocomplete any more lenient as far as I can tell. I'm just very thorough. Alright, it's soap time, I think. This is plastic. Ready? I'm gonna clean the shit out of this Stegosaurus. Yo, Dockley, thank you for the 27 months, just in time to see this Stegosaurus get all washed and de-dirted.
You're great.
Stego slide. This is plastic cleaner, right? Yeah, I have the plastic cleaner. Oh, this is weird. Like, you have to reload every liter. But then you have to do that in it. That's weird. Why do they do that? Yeah, the Stegoslide I absolutely will soap up. Because this part is a huge pain in the ass. There's so many weird chunks to clean. I'm gonna get the Grundle too. Let's get that Grundle all clean. Like the bottom of the feet are really mossy and hard to clean. Just the worst. Jumping between rooftops and cleaning way too steep slopes? Oh, that's fine. Cleaning Stegosaurus? No, thank you. Probably used way too much cleaner at the start, but I've made my bed. Now I'm gonna lay in it. And that's all the cleaner we got. I think the true fight begins now. I'm not going back to buy more. I'm sorry, Stegoslide, but you're not worth more than $20 of my money. I mean, soap, like, industrial cleaning soap like they sell for the power washers is not really super cheap either. I wonder if I could use the green nozzle here. Actually works pretty alright. Your dad put power washer soap on his list? That's awesome. So your dad knows. That's the kind of stuff you treat yourself to, not for every day. Power washer soap is a sometimes food. I really do like this mini to-do list that pops up when you're close to being done, though. That's really handy. Helps you stay in the zone, the zen zone of just cleaning stuff. Because once you go to the menu, you kind of exit the flow state. You don't really want that. It's like when you bug a programmer, they have to take another 15 minutes to get back to what they were doing. Re-enter the code zone. There's so many little bits that just don't get cleaned as well, even with the soap. Yeah, your dad could watch the local Stegosaurus. Be every child's hero. Or at least every child that plays on the Stegosaurus slide at the playground. I think this is a good place to stand. We can get a lot of awkward corners by standing here. Here's some yumps. Cool playground right by his house. There might be a dinosaur. It might be hiding there. You never know. You gotta be careful. They're crafty, like to hide. Like, look at this Grundle. Look how disgusting this Grundle is. This is after I hit him with the shampoo, too. I wonder if I could just use the green nozzle for everything, actually. Usually working okay. It's just like the bits of moss. Those ones I'll need the stronger one for. Also, this is why I absolutely will almost always use the long-range nozzle. Because it is so useful. Like, even for the tier 1 washer, it's worth it. You want it, trust me. Music doesn't really fit. I mean, it is the final boss of the playground, I guess, but, like, maybe a little intense for a power washing game. Oh well. It's the risky run of having randomized playlists. Really sucks that I couldn't have song requests. I guess I could do something like Minimat has, where like you have to pay channel points for a song request, and I have to vet it beforehand. Right up in that Grundle. The problem is then I have to stop every time a request comes in and do that, and I don't want to break my flow. Like, I don't want to get every single tiny bit, I just want to get the really awkward parts, because those ones will add a significant amount. Keep my detective vision on, like, full blast here. And I guess we can get the obvious bits up here, too. The green nozzle. Seems like it reaches from this far, actually. I should play this, like, the music that's playing right now. I need to play this game again. This is a really fun shoot 'em up. For people wondering, the title is, and don't laugh, Exceed Third Jade Penetrate Black Package. That's the actual name of the game. I'm not doing a bit. Incredible. Look at that time lapse. We'll know, I think, when the Stegosaurus part comes up, if the orange thing still shows up during the replay. I think they might have gotten rid of that, actually. Well, Under Night In-Birth at least sounds like a typical Melty Blood spin-off name. Exceed Third Jade Penetrate Black Package. It sounds like a porn. Alright, let's knock out the golf cart and maybe do Detached House on another stream, because that's another really big job. Root double before crime, after days, extended. What is... That sounds like a visual novel. That has to be a visual novel name, right? Oh yeah, baby. Golfman. Golfman. Root double's a visual novel. Okay. You son of a bitch. You piece of shit. The audacity. Break, goddamn you. The good power washer is like $2 grand. So, after the house job, we can buy the best one. And there's even a little bit of wiggle room to buy a little bit of soap as well, which we'll probably want during the next one. Because that works at, it has the really awkward wood fencing that just doesn't want to go clean unless you use the sniper nozzle. No, it's one more job. Because you get like $650, I think, for the Angel House. I'm actually kind of curious. Somebody was mentioning earlier that they'd found a 3-hour speed run for this game, and we're past 3 hours at this point. Admittedly, I've been kind of taking it easy. I haven't been going like super pro power wash mode. Is there deep lore to this game? No. Not unless you consider some guy talking about his dirt bike and his really dirty car lore. I guess the closest this game gets to lore is that one guy talking about how, or the one lady talking about how her son is a volcanologist. And then you see the active volcano, but I think that might have been patched in after the fact. I don't know how much you consider retconned lore as lore. The dirty is probably the active volcano, which I think was added in a patch. Yeah, some of the writing is really fun. Dirty. Golf man. What do we got left here? Look there. Probably these poles. A little bit on the bodies, apparently not done. But here we go. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Bumper, seat cushion, tire. Front bumper or back bumper? Is there even a back bumper, I wonder? One of these tires. There we go. Yeah, some jobs are real quick like that. I wonder if you can see the volcano from here. I'm cleaning. I'm helping. I'm being helpful. See, me spraying down all of your electrical wires is actually good for Bitcoin because who gives a crap? Esther Diath. Definitely not death. Just Diath. We'll show a little sampler platter of the Angel House. Because there's these weird runes all over it and nobody knows what they mean. Yeah, this is Bungalow Plus. But yeah, this guy right here, the post and the fencing around the front porch, it is a giant pain in the ass to clean. Also, multi-stories, multi-roof. You know, have to do multiple steps if you want to get all the way to the top. Honestly, you could probably just jump off this roof and get there. Yeah, you could. Let's see if there's anything new in the background that I'm missing. Where's that volcano? Why does it only show up on the one map? That's so strange. Also, the runes are really hard to clean. Like I'm even using the yellow nozzle here and it takes a while. Pretty much have to use the sniper if you want to clean them up. What does erasing these runes do? Don't worry about it. It's perfectly safe. But yeah, I think we'll call it there, because this will be another, like, hour-plus job. And that's all the time we got today. Got some good work done, though. Yeah, thanks for hanging out for some nice Power Wash Simulator. Depending on how well Dead by Daylight is running on Thursday, we might give that a stream. I'm actually waiting to hear back about another game I want to play. Waiting back to hear a review copy of that, so we'll see, because I might have something else lined up as well, but thanks for stopping by in the meantime. Really appreciate y'all coming by and watching some Power Wash, you know, like 2 months after it was the hotness on Twitch. And thanks again, Ty, for the host. If you are not currently following, please go ahead and do that. It would help me out a whole bunch. We generally stream 3 times a week. It'll be wonderful to have folks stick around and hang out. Who is live right now? A lot of people are live right now. I haven't gone to host Loon in a bit. We're going to host you over to Loon. He's playing some XCOM. I think he's playing a mod for it that's like Men in Black. Yeah, we're going to host you over there. Have a good one. Hang out and enjoy Loon. He's also a very funny guy, very entertaining dude. And I will catch you all on Thursday. Take it easy.